Previously on Hard Blocks.
I mean, everyone's telling me to pick Chef Donnie. We've worked together in the past. That would be the logical choice.
I'm picking Kelly Martin. She books all the talent for me and Dan. And if she wins, I'm giving her all the money so that she can buy herself a purse.
I'm hoping that Liz wants that to continue.
Very tense matches with her. That's too much stress. Too much stress. I'm out.
I have never won a scratch off. I have played like 400 scratch offs. I've never won $1.
He's pulling west. It should recoil east, then bounce back west. He's trying to stabilize the recoil, which is a smart play.
Yeah. And he
That
got
was
it, the
smart.
quick
That
read
was,
tower.
fantastic.
We saw Liz Gonzalez out of the chalk pull out an identical move. And the reason for that quick read tower is to stabilize
Shut the fuck up, Kelly.
the ankle.
My name is Kelly Martin, and I am the head of talent relations and communications here at Barstool Sports.
Well, Kelly is, she's the best booker that Barstool has ever had. I think she's the GOAT booker here. When she first joined up, I know some people were skeptical just about, pretty much everything about her. But I had faith in Kelly because she was weird. She has like these weird organizational methods that I don't understand.
A day in the life in my job can vary. Either we're booking guests, we're pushing out press, we are pitching the content people here, we're pitching publicists, agents, teams, studios, TV networks.
Kelly works for Barstool. Kelly made this happen. Kelly is an angel. Kelly is Jesus walking on earth.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I trusted Kelly from the get-go, and I think she's proven herself here. And I wanted to give her a chance to prove herself in Stoolstream Stadium. Now she's feisty. She doesn't really take shit from anyone, including me. So I'm sure that we'll have some big-time blow-ups.
It's so funny that people think that we're fighting. We're not fighting, ever. I just don't think that people know how to react to bluntness or honesty, and that's how I act in my personal and professional life. I'm a very direct person, and I think that allows PFT to be direct to me. I don't care when he tells me to shut the fuck up. I probably need to shut the fuck up.
Playing PFT and Kelly today. And worth noting, Kelly has never booked Josh Duhamel for Pardon My Take. And here we have him over at Zero Blog 30. So I already feel like that's a small victory for us. And I just can't wait to have the $10,000 in my hands.
Do you have any resentment towards PFT for this?
A little bit, yeah. I've been holding it deep inside, and it also becomes contagious. Then I see that he doesn't care, so then I don't care, and it kind of messes up my whole life. But I can't. He keeps this and flaunts it for everyone to see all the time. There's a mix of dried beef and dip and candles. He's a big candle collector. He's actually got a Call Her Daddy cologne candle that's stinking up the joint. But yeah, I mean, half of this isn't even... What an idiot. We have a mice problem here. We have also...
What's going on?
And that's why he's the goofiest. That's why we're buds.
What are we doing here?
Friendly competition today.
Are you trying to steal my beef jerky?
Oh, hey, I don't care about anything. I just throw my stuff all around, and I don't care. Let's have piss jugs out.
I haven't had a piss jug.
Let's piss our pants and just sit at our
I haven't had a
desks,
piss jug in several months.
He also can't pee his pants.
Oh.
I can.
I'm sorry.
I have, and I will again.
Yeah, today when we beat your ass.
All right.
Can't keep his stuff organized. I don't know how he's going to keep a Jenga tower organized today. Keep those blocks from tumbling apart like your life. So.
By the way, this whole thing has been staged. None of this stuff is mine. My desk was perfectly clean when I was on radio.
Yeah.
I come back here and it's just a war zone. So Hank will probably not include this because it doesn't fit into his little propaganda mold. But none of this stuff is actually mine. So
is it a
good
war
job,
zone?
Hank. Well done.
Is it a real war zone PFT? That must be really tough.
Yeah, as far as I know, it's
Wow.
it's kind of like a war zone. Time. Yeah. I'm actually a little bit afraid of Kelly, so I think that works good for me. So it'll keep me sharp, keep me focused on the game because I don't want to incur that wrath.
I will say, if there's one thing all three of us have in common, Cons, PFT, and I, we're all afraid of Kelly a little bit. So, something to keep in mind.
Oh wow! So she just texted about a huge guest. So keep Kelly happy. She keeps you happy.
Who?
Can I say? You're not gonna put it out.
This isn't coming out for.
Bleep it.
Well, I'm guessing by the time this comes out.
Brian Cranston.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, and then she just texted TikTok. We're supposed to be practicing right now.
I feel right. PFT
What?
is really supportive.
Thanks, Kelly. I've prepared America to either fall in love with you or absolutely hate you.
See, if he's gonna act fucking fresh to me, like, this is gonna be so bad.
If we win, Kelly gets the entire prize pool. So I'm giving her my $5,000. She's getting her $5,000, provided that she spent it all in a purse.
I think I'm a little bit of a bull in a china shop sometimes. Seriously.
Everything Kelly says where you think maybe she's being ironic or sarcastic, she actually means 100%.
I'm very aggressive, and I can score a lot of goals and give a lot of assists out. And I'm also a righty and lefty, so I could switch up on you at any time.
They've been in wars.
Be gentle!
Kelly, if you are getting stressed out by this, I don't know if Jenga is the right sport for you.
No, I'm
You're
trying
not
to
going
be
to knock
gentle.
I know, I'm saying you're not going to knock the tower. You're used to playing regular size Jenga. This is big Jenga. So you can be a little rougher with it. Treat it like, you treat your Jenga like a cat, treat this tower like a dog. You can grab it by the neck, scratch it, shake it around a little bit.
I don't really work on that.
Watch that hand, Kelly. You're making me nervous with a hand.
No, I like wear this shit every day.
Watch that second hand,
I know,
Kelly.
I caught myself.
Oh my God. We might have to.
I have anxiety. You're being a fucking psychopath.
We might have to figure out, like, I don't know, do you want to tape yourself down? She's ready. She was born ready. The thing about Kelly is she might suck at this game, but just her insane competitiveness and psycho personality is going to play a big factor once we get out there.
It is the debut of Team Josh Dumel of Peyton Cons taking on the football team because of this team
You're a
penalty.
very controlling person, Kelly.
And the reason for that quick three towers to stabilize.
Shut the fuck up, Kelly.
the
Kelly, you need to just zip it sometimes.
Avery Towers, the only place she
I'm
can.
just kidding. I don't really care. It's fine. Everything's going well for me.
Kelly, don't take that block. What are you doing? Kelly, put that block back. Kelly, do whatever you want. Kelly, that's right. That's what's up.
Yelling at me!
Kelly in loads of trouble right now, 30 blocks deep.
What are we in England?
Before.
Tugging the fucking arty.
Will it work here? Yes, it does!
Kelly,
It's out. She saves it! And the rookie makes the play of the day!
If Kate pulls this, it will force Kelly Martin to do a tablecloth move. This is devastating.
she's trying.
She's on it!
Well, it doesn't matter anyway.
That thing is tilted. Look at that.
There, and I think she actually did it. She did a.
Unbelievable! Celebration from Kate backfires, and the football team is 1-0.
I don't think either of us is happy with how today turned out. We'll talk about it and come back stronger.
First game is today, second game of Monday. First time playing with my buddy, Big Ev. A little nervous. Now there's money on the line. It's a different game.
In the last game, all I had to do was place the block, and they would have had 0 moves. We would have won, and I got cocky. So I placed the block, and I kind of like let it go, and the whole tower collapsed. I've been thinking about it on a loop, nonstop in my head, ever since I did it last week. So this week, we're going up against Liz and Big Ev, who are 2 of the best. Slow and steady. Gonna be a turtle this week. No ego. That was very humbling. Back to square, block 1, as they would say in Jenga. So yeah, I fucked up last week, to put it eloquently. Not gonna happen again.
They don't scare me. I've played against them before. I like them. They're confident, maybe a little too confident. I think the fact that Big Ev and I are starting to get to know each other a little bit, we're still on like a first date basis here. I think that's going to work in our favor.
Liz Gonzalez and the double vodka Don. This unlikely duo validated game after game why they chose DeChalk as their teammate.
It's going, and that's a bingo! Chalk the favorites, 1-0. No, it's a Jenga, and the Chalk
That was close.
moves to 2-0. And that's the Jenga. The Chalk, the heavy favorites, for a reason, 3-0. And there it goes, the Jenga, and the Chalk clinches a playoff berth.
Liz isn't going to screw up. She's just not. And I don't even think she knows why she's so great. She's just really naturally good.
Liz and Big Ev are a scary duo because Ev, he's like an anchor, provides stability. Liz, she's like a sail, flowing elegantly in the wind, versatile and nimble. Then you throw in some wooden Jenga blocks and you got yourselves a ship. And with a ship, you can conquer the world. Ever heard of the Spanish Empire?
But we are going to start things with Group C. It is the Chalk. If they win today, they will clinch a top 2 seed and a bye to the Final Four. Successful move here would create a quadruple hanger. Goes for the quick retower. Another big time move by the Chalk, and now all the pressure shifts. Oh, they win Group C at 5-1, and they are 2 wins away from $10,000. Their ticket to the Final Four is punched.
With DeChalk in the playoffs and Josh Duhamel eliminated, only one spot in the big dance remained. Fighting PFT and Kelly for the coveted playoff berth was a duo that had made a career out of thriving in high-pressure situations, the Rangoon Wranglers.
Chef Donnie and I survived a headless goat polo match in Tajikistan. We survived the heroin tunnels below Las Vegas, where someone pulled a gun on Donnie. We found out after the fact. And we survived Hong Kong Sevens, where I was viciously attacked by a homophobe who was triggered by the fact I was dressed up like Freddie Mercury. So yeah, I think we can handle a couple Jenga matches. Plus, I've never seen PFT and Kelly talk in the office without screaming at each other. They may act like it's a bit, but those two hate each other. Zero chemistry.
How are you guys doing?
In what way?
As a unit.
I honestly don't know why she wanted to come here.
Because of how you behaved in our game versus Liz and Big Ev.
Kelly, one thing that has been bothering me is that you haven't said one time, thank you PFT for drafting me. I feel like I made a good decision, but nobody else was going to draft you. I did. I went out on that limb because I wanted to try to do a nice thing for you. And maybe just like saying thank you would be a polite thing to do.
Yeah, of course, thank you, but I'm helping you too. Like, everyone in this office says I'm a better Jenga player than you. And also, you're sitting there wearing fucking sunglasses when we play. Like, who are you to tell me what to do? You can't even see right.
I see perfectly. I see just fine. How do you? I see what you're doing right now. That's for sure, and I don't like it. Like after the second turn up, Kelly's always like, "Oh, PFT, you should use the apple box." Guess what, Kelly? I'm fucking 5'9". Okay, you're 5'2".
3. You're 5'8".
Jeff, this very well could be a play-in game because in this group, we already have one team clinched and one team eliminated. These two are right in the middle.
It's a little wobbly.
You got it.
Donnie trying to focus in on this 4th row.
No!
Oh, in big trouble! She has to get to her interview. It's and the Rangoon Wranglers!
The #1 overall pick, Donnie, Chef Donnie, comes through for the Wonton Don. They are back.
You just got to win this game and we're in. And they haven't won a game yet, so what do you think is going to happen?
Chef Donnie finds that one on the west side. Donnie pointing out
That doesn't faze me.
And that's a Jenga! And Team Josh Duhamel picks up win #1 of the season.
It all comes down to this. Time to play some Menga. Leave the womenga to PFT and Kelly. Was that too sexist, or is that fine? I don't know.
Hank! I can hear you. I'll let you know. Who signals in my codes? Hank! Hank!
It's a play-in game, PFT and Kelly versus the Donnies.
Yeah, I think the theme here is chaos. Playoff environment, theme in the booth. I'm trying to figure out the headset. I don't know how it's working. Spider's trying to set up the blocks.
It was a good tower before. You think I rigged the tower?
It's pretty simple. Win or go home. We have that at stake in every single match today. This is why you draft. This is why you go to sleep every night for moments and opportunities like this. Because some teams' opportunities and chances at 10K will go to sleep tonight. If the Jenga tower crumbles, your season is over.
Jangle.
Out. Silence down the stream. Has it loose.
Great pull,
Out.
PFT.
4.71% of you on the edge of your seats. You picked 33 on the dot. If you pick question 6 correct, you're in great shape to win the 2K. And there it goes! It's Achenka! And the football team punches their ticket to the postseason! The Rangoon Wranglers eliminated!
And how do you feel about today's win?
I mean, I feel great. I think that most of all, this vindicates my selection of Kelly Martin with the 2nd overall pick. She's legit. All the haters out there that doubted her, where am I looking? All the haters out there that doubted Kelly Martin, guess what? You got your shit pushed in because I got a player, all right? This is the fucking future. For the next 10 to 15 years, that's my quarterback. We're going to fuck everybody up. Put the league on notice. We're in the playoffs. You don't want to see us. You don't want to see us.
And so you believe Chef Donnie was a bust?
Chef Donnie's a big bust. Huge
big
bust.
time.
I mean, listen, it's a results-driven league, right? It's a what have you done for me lately league. They didn't make the playoffs.
Where did it all go wrong? I don't know, but there was just so much pressure having the number 1 pick, and I felt like this entire company wanted me to pick Chef Donnie. He was number 1 on Jeff Delo's draft board. I had everybody being like, oh, it's got to be Donnie and Donnie. You guys travel together sometimes. It was like I was just forced to pick him. And I'm not saying he's the reason we're not in the playoffs, but if we could redo the whole season again, I don't know, maybe I'd pick Nate.